already have a lot of pugilist weapons, so I'm actually going to pick a different one. I'm thinking of picking up the Thaumaturge quest just because it is October. Alright, now I can go back to... Oh, hi Zuzu. The altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it there is a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildi. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wistan, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the Thaumaturges only considered the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the Thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wistan thinks he can compete with the likes of the syndicate he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet with Stan and volunteer for his expedition? Yeah, I'll get to that eventually. Someone around the corner has a quest. Oh, you're right there. Lalafel's hiding in the corner. Looking to help out around the station, are you? Well then, how about hunting some hammerbeaks? We just received an order from Ashtame's lapidaries for silver ingots. They need us to make ceremonial silverware, or so I'm told. However, we've been instructed to refine the ore by melting it in a furnace lined with a layer of bone ash. Thank you, Saribot. Since we don't normally smelt silver this way, I've long neglected to restock our stores of hammerbeak ribs. Alas, there's no time to order more. If you would slay several of the fiends and take their bones to Berenger in my stead, I'd be forever grateful. I'm not gonna get poisoned this time. Alright. Just a quick spin around, see if there's anything else. Nope, just you. Alright, what's done? Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you could do for me. Huh. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Alright. With Miss Dunn. He makes sure no one bullies us. Miss Dunn's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. I should be a good influence to the kids and go down the stairs like a normal person. There. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me. Have a cookie. A cookie? Well, if Weston really wants me to go home, then alright, but I want two next time. Hi, little Lollifels. Weston's kind to us. I like him. He likes you too. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Weston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Bye. Bye. But Weston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Because he's busy. Wow, a ginger cookie? I better say something for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. I love that bounce. I see a hammer beak. So sorry for twitching around like I'm drunk. I'm still working on the camera angle. I'm still working on smooth camera transitions. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, no work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better, yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. Okay, the hat is kind of dope. I just wish it didn't hide the ears. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent. Lalaflau flying back there. Presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it our place within those walls. We found her! We found the vein! Weston, you must come and see! Already? Amazing! We leave at once! You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. Sure? Just let me beat up a couple more, I need to fight 2 more hammerbeaks. I think. No, 3. Gone are the days when I get poisoned by those oafs. Okay. Okay, where? Cool! Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm more or less facing the right direction for that. Let's see. Wasn't that where... Oh, I wasn't supposed to deliver it to you. I was supposed to deliver it to someone else. I can't even jump that. Let's see. You never told me where to take these. There it is. He did tell me. I just need to find it. Okay, where? I'm gonna run into 10 cactuses while I'm trying to find this guy. Are you inside? Yes, you are. I just don't check inside buildings. I told her so, I told her. What the hell is that incompetent little runt doing anyway? Don't insult the Lalafels. Rare orders like this may be, we should always be keeping hammerbeak ribs on hand. These do not look like red bones. Well, I'll be damned. Guess the girl found a way after all. Thanks for the help, adventurer. Don't quite understand it myself, but them fellas straight said to do it the old way. Even though we could be using shards to refine silver faster and cheaper. Well, it ain't my guild, so if that's how they want it. Just goes to show that the Thaumaturge's guild has more money than it knows what to do with. Gods, what I wouldn't do to have that kind of problem. You and me both, sir. You and me both. I don't use medicines. Or the bronze pieces. And I don't like the... I don't get the bronze piece. I figured you had a quest, is that? You there, help me! A mischief of Kikarin has stolen our cargo! The thieving rats love anything that sparkles, and they've made off with several coffers of precious gemstones. The overseer will flay me alive if he finds out. I beg you, help me get the gemstones back. The Kikarin fled to their lair to the southwest. Follow the tracks and you're bound to find them. Okay, quick question. If I were to, just as an example, if I were to switch to Weaver and go to Momodi, would I be able to complete that quest? Despite not being my level 15 pugilist. I've got some rats to throttle first, but still. Okay, that would be a fast way of... Yeah, thanks, Chef. Yeah, that'll be a fast way of leveling Weaver up a bit quicker. Okay. Back to Pugilist. Since I've got to go into battle. Yeah. Yeah, there were several points. Okay, I'll be real, I got turned around. I think I'm going the wrong direction for... Okay, I was looking for a rat's nest and I found Wistan instead. Well, sure, I could help Wistan first. Wistan looks like he needs help. Okay. Now I'm nervous. Ah! Those boths and a vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? God's damn idiot! What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while Masters of Valdal looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate! I had been offended by something that happened in chat. Not really. I was looking for the rat's nests, and I just happened to stumble in the direction of this quest instead. Right. The Syndicate? You know, Ryuga, someday you could help me figure out how to get chat on screen so that people know what I'm reacting to. Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted me, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. Yeah, obviously not this minute. It wasn't even going to be this stream, just something to figure out. Oh. Hi. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. I'm splishy. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. Yeah, that was me. Ah! This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hell, does Lord Lolorita mean to kill us too? Oh, jeez, that the Golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Why, thank you. Sometimes it's faster to turn around and Hi, Thancred! Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. Yeah, mostly it's just that I'm slow to turn around. I see you didn't need my help this time. Plot headache now? This is not gonna help my rep with him. Little Stompy Lalafell. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ulda herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I have often heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody El Malja. What stirred him up, do you reckon? Another raid. And I'll wager that caravan is carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. As a result of the uncommonly bad harvests, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalaman's descent. And of course to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louisoix will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. That is the dumbest looking mask ever. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree? Maybe Papa Sham will know something of it. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The general? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances. But every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler to just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Thank you, I think? Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lalorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. Okay. I shall accompany Wistan and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of aether in Thanalan. Hi. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. So just curious, Ryuga. Okay. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Does he flirt with the Warrior of Light if the Warrior of Light is female? Or did the game never bother to change its script depending on if the player chose male or female? Okay, in the meantime, time to actually find those rat's nests that I was looking for. I must have accidentally went entirely the wrong way while thinking I was going in the right direction. Okay. I want to go for... And once again, have a good dinner, have a good dinner, Silver. Would now be the right time to mention that I have no sense of direction in Final Fates in Eorzea yet? There. Brute force my way up this. They must all be on the other side of this thing. Do-do-do-do-do. I moved. Okay. I thought there was gonna be a fight. There it is. What's that mean? Ah, I must have stumbled into a fate. Hey. Okay. I think the Coffer and Coffin is closer. have fun with that. "12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Lolorito owns the God's Den brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest men in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. The ruthless bastard, and what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men, it beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you. Gods damn it. If Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito spies may be watching. Okay, I'm guessing... Okay, first of all, I'm going to... First of all, I'm going to put those boots back on. I don't like them, but they're better than what I currently have. And also, the hat came off. Probably because I never actually registered either of those things. There. There. That's probably why I was taking extra damage. Oh, but I was gonna switch to... Weaver so that I could get some... experience. Well, turns out I have to... I could be a Weaver for the next parts, but for main quest I need to go back to... For the rest of it I have to be... my pugilist. Still, I am learning. You're back! Please tell me you've retrieved the gemstones. Yes, I have. Bless you thrice over, adventurer! Thanks to you, my hide will remain intact! It's hard to believe that the Kakiran used to be the honest merchants. Some of them even lived in Ul'dah. But then the beastmen were banished from the city and the Kakiran lost their livelihood. Some turned to thieving and other petty crimes to survive. It's a sad tale, but sadder still that most of the citizens couldn't care less. Okay, good, I can do this. I don't know why I didn't think to try this before. Between these two, I like this one better. Boom! Level 6. can't since there... Let's see. Quick scan to make sure there aren't any quests hanging about out here. Okay, there is a quest over here, but it's higher level than even my... Okay, good, I can zoom out. Yeah, there is a quest over here, but it's higher level than even my pugilist, so... Yep, back to the... Wait, I can't... I want to warp between... Thank you. That's probably all I had to do. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Back so soon? Very well, let us resume your training. Since last we spoke, you will doubtless have spent your time making the basic products of our trade, namely yarn and cloth. Now I would have you take such basic products and craft whole garments from them. Make 3 pairs of hempen breeches and present them for my inspection. You'll be working with hempen cloth and yarn this time, as well as a little bit of leather. Gigima can furnish you with the materials to help you get started. But eager as I am to see the fruits of your labor, it would be remiss of me not to mention that there are more economical methods of procuring that which you need. For example, the moko grass, from which you have been dutifully making yarn, can be freely gathered out in the wilds. That said, one can't simply rip it out of the ground with one's hand. A scythe is needed, as well as a working knowledge of botany. Have you perchance made the acquaintance of a botanist or two? If not, I heartily recommend that you do. They are attractively earthy without seeming dirty, and useful besides. Having said all of that, I will not accept a newfound passion for botany and its practitioners as an excuse for the late delivery of your breeches, so don't keep me waiting. Alright, fine. I'll do that in a bit. Okay, breeches, I need leather. Yeah, I'll make the cloth. Can I do this now? No, I cannot. I can do that. Well, I just want to do a little bit more. I am not about to make everything that he's asking for. In fact, I'm not going to do that just now. Okay. What's all this then? You got something for me? A letter? Now who would think to... Kickapoo! Haven't heard a word from that old gal in ages. How's it you doing? Let's see here. Uh-huh. That's Kickapoo, all right. Time was I used to call in at the Silver Bazaar quite often. This was back when it was still the busiest hub in Battleland, mind you. Old Kickapoo and I used to stay up till dawn talking about, well, whatever girls do. Kickapoo's the very heart and soul of that place. Hells, even most folk here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her and them good folk were nearly forced from their land. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying just yet. I'd wager Gil to Goopa Poop? The Silver Bazaar will be rallying back to its former glory for long. In any case, I thank the 12 you were there to help them. Here, for you, on behalf of Kickapoo and the Bazaar. I can give her the hat now. Okay. Okay. Settle down, Tink. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Wistan, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenar Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nodthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Tink. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folk, just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Tink, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Ottopa... Oh, God. Ottopa Potopa. Whenever you feel like staying. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. We've a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Okay. Yeah, happy kitty. Okay, how much further must I go? Well, okay, first of all, I could talk to... Do I want to do this now? Not right this second. Of course, I went down the stairs on the wrong side. I may as well go to the Pugilist Guild. And there wasn't a... There it is. Okay, it's... May as well grab the level 15 one. Alright. Well, at least accept it, even if it takes me forever to do it. Oh, there you are, Tink. I hope you've come prepared for a lesson. Today I want you to go and fight the toxic toads that nest at the unholy air. Make no mistake, lass. These toads are huge, which means they have huge guts. But that's besides the point. The point is you'll need to use your head to overcome them. Thanks to their immense girth, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to hit wild as well, so bide your time and wait for an opening. And when that opening shows, thwack! Rip and tear through your foe with your fists. As proof that you've defeated the toads, I want you to bring me 5 of their legs. Chuchito and I will be waiting for you at Blackbrush Station. Your lesson continues there. Alright, I've accepted that. Let's see. Okay. So, in other words, I need to progress main story quest until it throws me out of here and goes somewhere else? Is that what's going on? I have to progress the main MSQ? Alright. Well, no one's told me to leave Ul'dah, so... Look what the code dragged in. Good to see you, Tink. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanen who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon, if you fancy. That's in Western Townland, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon? If you've the gil for it, that is. You'll find the chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun. He'll set you straight. Well, off we go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. I wash.